Twilight Registry, Evidence Log, Case TR 5093, submitted by Daniel Carr, age 38, of Harlan, Iowa. Field, November 3rd. Category: Spatial Anomaly. Classification: Evidence Log. Classification: Pending Review. Daniel Carr is a software engineer who installed a Nest Learning thermostat in his home on June 14th of this year. The house is a 3-bedroom ranch, built 1992, single-story, approximately 1,400 square feet. The floor plan is simple: living room, kitchen, master bedroom, second bedroom, third bedroom, 1 bathroom, 1 hallway. There are no basements, no attics of sufficient size for habitation, no crawl spaces accessible to an adult. The thermostat is Model T307ES. It was installed correctly. Daniel confirmed the installation with a Nest support technician on June 15th. The thermostat is connected to the home Wi-Fi network and logs temperature, humidity, and HVAC system activity to the cloud. Daniel shared his account credentials with the registry under condition of anonymity for the investigation. I am now reading the evidence log. Entry 1, June 21st. The thermostat reported a temperature reading from room 4 at 2:47 a.m. The reading was 71 degrees Fahrenheit. The thermostat has no room 4 designation. Daniel's home has 3 bedrooms, and the thermostat was configured with only 3 room labels: living room, kitchen, bedroom. There is no 4th room. Entry 2, June 23rd. Room 4, 3:12 a.m. 68 degrees. This is notable because the ambient temperature in the house that night was 59 degrees. Room 4 was 13 degrees warmer than the rest of the home. Entry 3, June 28th. Room 4, 1:55 a.m. 73 degrees. At 2:01 a.m., Daniel reported hearing what he described as someone walking slowly across a hardwood floor. He stated the sound came from the hallway, but it did not match the cadence of someone walking. He said it sounded like 4 feet hitting the floor in sequence, like a dog, but heavy. Entry 4, July 3rd. Room 4, 4:08 a.m. 76 degrees. At 4:12 a.m., Daniel's neighbor, Margaret Yount, age 72, did not appear at the end of her driveway for her morning walk. Margaret Yount walked every morning at 4:30. She had not missed a day in 11 years. Margaret Yount has not been found. Entry 5, July 9th. Room 4, 3:30 a.m. 78 degrees. Room 5 appeared for the first time. The reading was 64 degrees. Daniel reported that the hallway smelled that night like wet earth, not sewage, not mildew, but the specific smell of soil after rain. He said it was strongest near the bathroom door, which opens onto the hallway. Entry 6, July 12th. Room 4, 2:41 a.m., 81 degrees. Room 5, 2:41 a.m., 67 degrees. Room 6 appeared for the first time, reading 59 degrees. Daniel reported that his cat, a 12-year-old tabby named Harold, sat in the hallway that night and stared at the bathroom door for 3 hours without blinking. Harold had never done this before. Harold has not done it since. Entry 7, July 16th. Room 4, Room 5, Room 6, all present. At 3:07 a.m., a new reading appeared. Room 7, temperature 52 degrees. This is the lowest temperature the thermostat has ever recorded in the house. Daniel reported that the bathroom mirror was fogged that morning, but the bathroom fan was not running and the shower had not been used. The fog on the mirror was not condensation. It was organized. Daniel photographed it. The fog formed what appears to be a handprint. 5 fingers, palm down, positioned as if someone were pressing against the mirror from the other side. Entry 8, July 19th. All 6 rooms present. At 3:20 a.m., Daniel's second neighbor, Paul Kessler, age 58, did not return home from his shift at the grain elevator. His truck was found parked in his driveway. The engine was warm. The keys were in the ignition. Paul Kessler has not been found. Entry 9, July 22nd. Room 4 through Room 7, all present. Room 8 appeared. Temperature 47 degrees. Daniel placed a thermometer in the hallway that night. It read 61 degrees. The thermostat read 61 degrees for the hallway, but the cloud log showed Room 8 at 47 degrees, and the timestamp for Room 8 was identical to the hallway reading. The same second, the same minute. 2 temperatures recorded in the same location at the same time, differing by 14 degrees. Daniel called Nest Support on July 23rd. The technician confirmed that the thermostat could not generate phantom room readings. The data was coming from the device. The device was functioning normally. The technician suggested Daniel check for interference. Daniel asked what kind of interference could create a temperature reading in a room that does not exist. The technician did not have an answer. Entry 10, July 26th. All rooms present. At 2:58 a.m., Daniel woke to a sound he described as breathing, not from the hallway, not from any room, but from inside the walls. He said it was slow, deliberate, and wet, as if the lungs producing it were submerged. He said it lasted approximately 90 seconds, then stopped. When it stopped, the thermostat logged a new reading. Room 9, temperature 41 degrees. Daniel moved out on July 28th. He took Harold. He left the thermostat running. The last entry in the log is dated August 4th. All 9 rooms are present. The temperature in room 9 is 38 degrees and falling. Daniel has asked the registry not to share his address. We have honored this request, but I will note this. The house is on Maple Street in Harland, Iowa. There are 7 houses on Maple Street. 3 of them are now empty. Margaret Yount, Paul Kessler, and the homeowner of 414 Maple Street, whose name has been withheld, and who was reported missing on July 30th. The thermostat is still running. The rooms are still appearing, and the temperature in room 9 continues to drop. Registry recommendation. Do not purchase a home on Maple Street. Do not install a smart thermostat in a house older than 30 years. If your thermostat begins logging temperatures in rooms you cannot find, unplug it immediately. But understand, the readings are not coming from the thermostat. The thermostat is simply the only thing honest enough to tell you what the house is doing. Case status: open.